If you show me the Benjamins, I gotta go, dog. All right. What up, players? Welcome to the Paul Show, where every day is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. As you can tell, I just came into the household. Today we have a very special treat for you. We're going to be speaking with a scientist, Dr. Rigondogan, and he's going to be telling us all about dinosaur bones. This is a special episode because I've always been fascinated by dinosaurs. So, this is always, for me, it's almost like a lifelong dream. And if you've ever wanted to know about dinosaurs, this show will really be informative. So come on, let's go ahead and take a little trip to the dinosaur exhibit. It's actually a dig. And talk to Dr. Rickman Flogger and see what he has to say. Come on. This all used to be dirt. In fact, it is today. But millions of years ago, this was actually an archaeological gold mine. Dinosaurs used to roam to and fro on this very ground that we're standing on. Hi, I'm Paul, and today we're on site at an archaeological dig, trying to find out what happened billions of years ago right where you stand. It's really fascinating. I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Weevil Beetle and his colleague, Mrs. Sams.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
You caught us right in the middle of things here.
How you guys doing?
Great.
Thank you so much for inviting us here at the Paul Show. Our viewers would like to know what exactly were you doing here, and what exactly have you guys found?
Well, actually, in this past week, we've made some startling discoveries. We found human bones next to, on the same geographical layer of soil, along with dinosaur bones, proving the fact that in the Bible it says dinosaurs lived when humans walked the earth.
Interesting.
Very amazing.
Interesting.
Really amazing because we were just looking at, the soil. I mean, we were just testing the soil, and we fall upon this discovery. It's really quite amazing. So
fascinating.
We feel really blessed, man. It's really
fascinating.
Really incredible.
And who is this gentleman right here?
That's just our Chinese worker.
Your Chinese worker.
Yes.
Interesting. He seems to be working really hard.
He said all we need to do is give him a fortune cookie, and he'd be our guy all day. So
fascinating. Well, take me along this dig here as we walk, and explain to me what exactly I'm looking at here. So what is this?
Well, this is our test site where we were looking, seeing what sort of leaching had gone on in this field, the soil,
right,
to see what sort of amendments we could add to it to help it be better farm soil, so they could, plant things, grow things, and of course, Ching Pao over here. Wow, thanks a lot, buddy. I'll give you 2 fortune cookies for that. Well, he stumbled upon these bones. He thought, just someone out here eating chicken wings or something.
Of course.
And we find them. And we're like, whoa, stop, stop, stop. And it was just down here a little way. So make sure you don't go too farther down there. And we found these bones. Maybe my colleague here can explain it a little bit better.
Well, as a paleontologist, first I took the bones back to the lab to be tested, and we also made a discovery, very strange as a matter of fact, but the DNA closely resembled the DNA of the Alexander lineage.
Fascinating.
Very fascinating.
So have you guys been able to use that DNA to identify your the Alexander line or any person on that family tree?
We believe it was some sort of flying bird, very large bird, but we can't exactly pinpoint which species or kingdom or phylum it belongs to.
Excellent, excellent. Can you guys take me to that special dig that you talked to me on the phone about a week ago? That actually is the where you found most of your specimens.
Oh yes, sure. It's right along over here.
Sure.
Yeah.
And here, these are the sites that you guys were talking about.
So this is the actual find that you guys have found. Now this looks like some sort of writing. Is this correct in me assuming this is writing?
Well, that wasn't our first thought. But as we studied it more and more, we realized that, if you just look at this, you find this right away, and you don't know what it is right away. But then, as we uncovered it all, we realized this was a message of some sort.
Oh, wow.
Now, in our dialect, most people, they read from left to right.
Of course.
Right? So,
Top to bottom.
And top to bottom. But we have deciphered that this is not that way. It is, in fact, read from right to left.
Oh, my goodness.
And bottom to top. And so it actually says Morip ag udit lu, which we think means, hello, my underpants are dirty and I need them washed. So,
Fascinating.
yeah, so we're not, I mean, who could send that message?
Right, of course.
Well, so we don't really know where it's from. We've got a couple leads, a couple ideas, but do you want to expound on that at all?
Yeah, sure. We actually invited a colleague of ours who I studied with in college at Stanford back in the United States. And he said that it's very close to what Nathan had just mentioned. Morp ot go il liu, which stands for, as you know, my underwear is dirty. Could help me. So it's obviously a sign of distress. Someone needed help. And we believe that they were summoning the aliens from outer space that are known for
What the planet is called planet Urnja, and it's hard to pronounce. But again, it's if you saw it spelled, it would make sense. But then you got to remember, you go the other direction with it. So they're well known for their ability to do laundry, I guess, to clean things. So our thought was it was a message to the aliens from those planets.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can can you get a shot
An
from above
overhead
so the
view,
viewers
yes,
can
that would
see
be
it?
great.
Can you do that for me, please?
Yeah, it really clarifies things.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Let's go ahead and do that. In a minute. Well, lens there. Oh, we're filming? Well, I'd like to thank my special guests for inviting us here to the dig. Mrs. Sims, it was great.
Thank you.
And Dr. Ringelflonger, I would love to... Right. Well, from all of us here at the Paul Show, we're just here to tell you thank you so much for tuning in and all your patronage. And I have one more person I want to introduce to you. Thanks again, fellas.
Thank you. Our pleasure.
This here is Ricky. Ricky is a special professor of translating ancient languages from the University of BS, Biblical Studies. And so, Ricky, can you tell us exactly what we have here? Because I've already heard the professors over here. What exactly did you find here?
Well, when I read it, what I got from it is, will you go to prom with me?
That sounds great.
Okay.
Well, that is about as clear as it can be. I hope whoever that message is for receives it and answers in a way that won't be a slap in the face. From all of us here at the Paul Show, have a great one. Bye. Well, now, wasn't that interesting? I want to thank you again for coming. Remember that every week is a special week with you here. So I gotta go. But remember, learning doesn't stop when the Paul Show ends. It's just the beginning. So I want you to get your learning hat on. Get ready for everything until next episode. Because I have to tell you right now, the world is a small place, but learning is a big responsibility. What am I eating?
Hi, this is Red Canvas Productions.
Why is a math book so sad?
Sir, we don't tolerate that kind of crap here.